What is up, guys? Thanks for tuning in here today. I just wanted to do a quick review here of the Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm. There's a couple models of that here that I'm going to show to you, so hopefully you like the review. For starters, this is a polymer framed gun. It has a 4.25 inch barrel, a stainless steel slide and barrel, and this happens to be the Pro Series, which what that means is compared to the regular version is just kind of has a better trigger, a shorter and lighter trigger pull, and a shorter reset. And then also it comes with night sights, which the standard version does not. But that's basically about it. It cost about maybe $100, $150 more, and I think it's worth it for those upgrades already. Yeah, you could put night sights on, you could put a better trigger in it. You know, but if it comes like that from the factory, everything's factory parts, so that's what I like about it. But it is a 17 round capacity. They have really nice mags. I really like the Smith & Wesson mags. Like I said, 4.25 inch barrel, weighs 24 ounces unloaded, and this is the full size model. They also have a compact and a subcompact. You know, I kind of prefer the full size guns. Not a huge fan of compacts or subcompacts, just because of my hand size. So that's why I prefer the full size ones. I have well over 1,000 rounds in this one. I carried it for about a year. It was my concealed carry gun, and it does a perfect job for that because it is a lighter weight gun and very accurate, very controllable. You can be you know, you don't really realize that you're carrying it. It's not really that heavy. You can carry 17 rounds very easily. So you could use this for, you know, a concealed carry, home defense, which is the role that I use this gun in right now. You know, a duty gun. You know, anything that you want the gun to do, it could just about do it. So like I said, it has a much shorter trigger. So we'll see. As you can tell, the reset isn't very audible. That's what a lot of people don't like about the M&P. The reset isn't very audible. You can't really feel it that well either. But with enough practice and training, you can get really used to the feel of the trigger. So has the mill standard 1913 Picatinny rail for your ability to attach lights, lasers, you know, whatever else you wanted to attach on there. And like I said here, I did some modifications to the frame because it is a polymer frame. So I did just some stippling on the front here and underneath the trigger guard a little bit, and then here on the back palm swell, which these are easy. These are replaceable or interchangeable rather. They come in 3 different sizes. I actually have the small one on here right now. Even though I do have big hands, I like the smaller one on there. It just kind of lets me manhandle the gun a little bit, and so I really like the small grip on here. Medium's fine, large is fine too. I just found that I like this one a little bit better. So I'll let you get a good look there on the stippling. As you can see there, I did underneath the trigger guard. And I stopped the stippling right here. And the reason I did that is if I'm carrying the gun and I go down to grab it and all this is stippled right here, my hand just stops right there. I wanted to allow a little bit right here to enable my hand to slide up into the beaver tail, into the high tang of the grip, and get a really nice grip there on the gun. So that's why I did that. And then I also did a spot right here on the frame, and then on the other side as well, just to kind of allow my thumb a place to just kind of a reference point for whenever I'm holding the gun. Like I said, it has the tritium night sights, which are you know, really good sights. I like them a lot. And there is no external safety. They do have models with external safeties, but obviously this isn't one. The safety is in the trigger itself, in the mechanism. If you can see there in the trigger guard, this little spot back here, whenever you pull on this part of the trigger, it goes away, and that's what allows you to actually pull the trigger. So if you just push the top part, it's not going to go in. So you have to actually get a good finger placement there on the trigger. It also has these kind of fish scales on here on both sides. And they do allow some pretty good traction for when you're racking the slide. And also it has a hole in the top, which if there is a round in there, you can kind of see a little bit of brass. So like I said, this is the Pro Series, and I shot this one a lot, really liked it. My fiance was shooting it, and she really liked it as well, so that is what I got her. I bought her the same gun, only it wasn't the Pro Series. They didn't have any anymore. So yes, don't make fun of the grips. That's what she wanted. But they don't come with the gun, obviously. You have to buy these separate. I think she got these from gungoddess.com. And they have tons of different types of grips, not just for the ladies. They have some nice manly grips for everyone out there too. But this is what you get. Here's your 3 extra palm swell grip sizes, so you can change those out. And it comes with 2 mags. So like I said, this one has what they say it's a 6.5 pound trigger pull, and I think that's probably about right. So if this is 6.5, I'd say the Pro Series is probably about 4.5. So as you can tell, it's a little bit more audible, but it's a little bit longer of a reset, a little bit heavier of a trigger pull. Other than that, everything is exactly the same, except for, like I said, that and then the night sights. You do not get night sights on the standard version, but they're very easy to swap out. Everything else is the same though. Same 1913 rail, same 17 round capacity, and I haven't stippled this one. I don't really know if she would want me to or not, but I haven't. But this is how you change the grips in the pistol. There's a little tool down here. You turn it counter or clockwise, whichever way. You just turn it a quarter of a turn. So that's like that. And then you just pull it out. And that's it. From there, that's how you can take these off and swap them out for you know, whatever sizes. So it's really easy to do. Also, with this tool for disassembly, there is a little notch down in here. See if I can get it on there. Trying to, there you go. You have to push down that notch in order to disassemble it. So that's kind of what this thing comes in handy for. So you push that down, pull your takedown lever forward, rotate it a quarter, and slowly ride it, slide home, and there you go. There's your barrel spring assembly, and there's your frame. Reassembly is the same exact way, just in reverse. Flip it back, let the slide go. Now the trigger will not do anything. Remember that little bar was down. What you have to do is it will not actually cock unless the magazine, once it goes in, it pushes that bar forward. So now you can cock it, and now the trigger will work. So we will just put this back in. Remember to keep it at a 45 degree or 90 degree angle, I'm sorry, to the frame. Put it all the way down in, and then just turn it back a quarter of the way, and you're good to go. So with these two models, I know a lot of people like to see, you know, I'm one of them. I like to see what the lights look like on the gun. So actually, this Enforce APL is what I use in a for my home defense gun. That's what I have on this. Really easy to use. It comes with two bars. One's for the 1913 rail. One's for a universal or a Glock style rail. Just flip that up, and bam, that's it. So that's what that looks like with the Enforce APL. It's a really streamlined version. As you can see, the light doesn't stick out very far at all. I really like that light. And then I also have the Streamlight TLR1, which it's roughly the same size as the Surefire X300. So, you know, you can kind of get a good idea for what it's going to look like for a Surefire on there instead. And then, of course, you would tighten this screw down, but so a little bit bigger of a light, but still gets the job done. Yep. Pointing the gun at you. So as you can see, it sticks out a little bit further, a little bit past the barrel, but not a big deal. So that's it. It's the Smith & Wesson M&P 9mm. The Pro Series and the standard version. You know, chances are you know someone who has one. Go out, try it, shoot it. I can almost guarantee you'll like it. They're a very, very durable gun. They're going to last a long time. They're very accurate, very ergonomic. That's one of the selling points of these guns, is on their ergonomics. So yeah, there's a lot of aftermarket products out there that are getting really popular. So hope you enjoyed the video. Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, do all that stuff. If you have any questions, put them in the comments, send me a message, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.